Welcome everyone to BECKONED Development Weekly Stream, episode 84. How you doing, Dwight?
I'm good. How about you? How much
Doing
more
all
did you get done?
A little bit more, and guys, it's basically the same thing as what we were doing last week. Is working on this. I've got quite a bit further, and I'm just coming in and doing some extra polishes, getting some layer effects kind of set in, and I've got some messy layers that I pulled up above the line work. And also, we're probably going to get interrupted by a doorbell and a late pizza. So, yeah, tried to time that a little bit differently, but it's happened before. So, you guys are kind of used to that with me. I get locked into my old work and don't end up eating until like a little bit before the show. So, whoops. Anyway, so here we are.
Are you going to share?
If I could figure that out, then we could solve a lot of hunger issues in the world.
Man, I'll tell you.
But how's everybody been? How's your week been?
It's not going to be super nice, man, to just sit here and watch you eat pizza.
I'm not going to eat on the stream. Go pop it over in the ovens.
So the guard's not as blended in.
Yeah, there it was. All right, keep talking to him.
Well, gosh, man, that didn't take very long. What some terrible timing. That's what I'm asking him. I asked him if he's going to share, and then he's like, no. So then turn around, and he's going to wait until the end of this. Hey, Noah, let's drag this out a little bit so that he doesn't eat pizza till 10 o'clock. Deal? I mean, I know that's mean, but hey.
Sorry about that, everybody. I kind of knew that was going to happen.
So what's it smelling?
It smells good. All right, so yeah, back to it.
Man, we're not even like 4 minutes in.
That's what I
about food, dude. That's not even. That's bad even for us.
Well, my general eating habits are once a day.
And pizza. Awesome. Wow.
Yeah, it's not the best choice today. But
did you at least get like
got a lot of work to do.
Did you get the low carb one where it's got like no dough?
No.
Just paste and cheese?
No.
Man, gosh, the things that you're just destroying.
Come on. You destroy me. So,
you're welcome.
We actually have a couple things to talk about like we did last time. Again, it's the secret project that we're working on right now. It's having a time with me right now. Again, guys, you guys are used to this with me. So
hopefully you get your package here soon, and we'll make that a little bit better.
Won't have to worry about that as much. So we have an side addition to the team that jumped in. He's one of my old friends, and he's going to be helping us get our little secret project up and running as far as scalability. Because like we were saying, Dwight's built a really awesome prototype. It gets the gist of what we're doing, but the finer things of the scalability. So talk to him. We've got that kind of cranking up. Jeremy, it wouldn't happen if you didn't have fun. You're right. It wouldn't. So that's something that I'm pretty happy about. I just got him and both of them together working pretty good on, well, at least started the communication. We got to get you guys set up with a drive, of course.
That stuff, we'll get that figured out.
Okay, back to that. All right. It's all about the memory of the computer, Noah. And like Dwight said, we got some things that we can do to kind of deal with the technical side. And I even kind of went back at him and said, no, The truth is if it's my technical habits, if I just did it like this or like this, wouldn't be having such an issue.
It's just your uneducation, man. That's all it is.
My uneducation. Yep. I'd go with that. I'll go ahead and color that something else. Cause...
What's the matter, boy? Too stupid?
Was that Water Boy?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
You got me one of them there wooden spoons.
Why is only half the page color? That was there last week. Yep. I could say the same thing about yours, Noah. Yours took a little bit too. But, yours is actually done probably. But your account, you've worked on that pretty hard. I've been doing paid work this week. So I worked on this Saturday.
Like some Deuce Bigelow work or comic?
You know what? Comic book work.
Oh, okay. All right.
Feels the same sometimes, but
you know what you need, Deucey?
No mistake.
Did you say steak? It's nearly dude. It's been a long time. It's nearly about time to check that one out again.
YouTube's been putting a bunch of stuff up for free, so
Yeah.
It's
bad enough. I'm trying to get everybody at work on board with Office Space and Idiocracy. They're still kind of giving me that head tilt. Like, what are you talking about? Y'all have to watch that.
Yeah, Office Space is. I never watched it when it was a thing, but all my friends watched it, and then I like the little clips. Like, clip it out. That's fine. But a lot of it's hilarious because you meet people like that. Like, it's supposed to be an exaggeration.
So what gets messed up though is because then you've got that season. The show of The Office, the show of The Office, but then Office Space, everybody thinks you're talking about The Office, and it's like, no, that's not what I'm talking about.
But The Office, the movie, The Office, that was a good movie. I thought it was funny.
But then I get them to watch it, and they just start cracking up because, like you're saying, like you start poking out, hey. That's so and so,
I know why we're running slow.
Well, because I'm standing there with my coffee and I'm like, hey, Peter, hi. And one guy gets it and the other guy looks at me and he's like, you're weird, and just keeps walking. We start giggling because we get it.
Yeah.
And then giggle a little bit more because it's like, all right, well, he doesn't get it, obviously.
Beckon Development Weekly stream where we talk about grown men sitting around giggling.
Hey, there's worse. But come on, I mean, you gotta break it up somehow. You can't just all be totally serious at work, man. That doesn't happen.
No.
It's not healthy.
Not healthy. It isn't. You gotta have professionalism to keep everything rolling, of course, but
there's still an amount of you gotta be able to laugh at some stuff, man.
Yeah, like we like these movies, but we don't condone their actions.
But there's so much of it, man. We're honest. It's been a while.
What's up, Joe?
It's been a while, dude, since I've laughed so hard at work that like I cried and my face hurt.
Oh yeah.
We need to get back to that. I need to help that along.
Joe, jump in here if you want to. I just put the link in the chat.
But there's definitely been those moments, man, where all of a sudden your face hurts because you just can't quit laughing.
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
So one of the things that I'm trying to do here was something I wasn't sure about. I had done the technique on a few images, but when Joe ended up coming about it, he ended up telling me, "Oh yeah, dude, I just tried this technique out, and the way the end product is very similar, but our approaches to get the same thing were totally different, which actually technically put mine in this kind of sense of limbo. And a lot of that is, like we've been saying, the guard kind of fades into a lot of it. So I was doing that because I thought every line needed to be, straight black, like doing haze effects, like you're seeing me do now, or work on top of the line work. That's not frowned upon, apparently. And here he goes to check me. What's up, buddy?
All right, so critiquers here.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and his face gets blocked by all the messages.
So. I was gonna say, just leave them up.
I'll speak behind these messages, dude.
What up, buddy?
Hey, sit up a little bit taller, and that won't happen. There you go.
Yeah, I gotta work. I'm squinting my eyes over here. What's going on? What you guys?
Just
things.
Watching him color.
Well, he does do that. How's it going on this one?
Oh, remember how me and you talked that last, and I was like, "Oh, it's okay to do that." You're like, "Yeah." Well, now I'm
working on that part.
Working on that. That'll start getting a lot of this background hazed out while our guard is up front, and we should be good.
So does the guard reach around and take that sword and
Freudian slip again?
He
sees Joe and starts saying things.
Oh man, dude, my tank top. That's what's doing it.
It is the tank top.
I got my started putting up new. Got my art going up now. Finally getting some stuff on the walls.
Some printy prints.
No, those
you're
are
finally actually moving in.
Yeah, moving in. We had the fence put up today, new fence. So
you can't put up fences, man. That keeps people out. It's not right.
That's what I want.
No, it's for the dog, right? You need places.
Right, that's it. Yeah, there it is.
I also need to not see people as well. Plus, it's weird when I'm doing karate in the backyard and stuff. I can't have people watching.
Your neighbor's like, "Really, man? Really splits now? 7 a.m?"
Yeah. Got my nunchaku out. Wondering what's going on.
I'm gonna start calling you Van Dam.
So,
yeah,
like biker shorts or basketball shorts, kind of
outside.
Yeah.
Joey Seagal.
Oh, there's a difference. If you go outside, it's a certain, and then if you come back inside, you switch. Huh.
Well, I mean, the basketball shorts are a little more airy. You probably can be outside longer.
I got you.
Yeah. I got these sweatpants type shorts that are.
Sometimes you just gotta let them breathe.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, it's nice to have a taller fence because it's dude, my backyard faces like a whole nother neighborhood. Like 5 other yards can see my yard. It's not orthodox.
Man, so it's like everybody's now throwing their binoculars away. Like, God, you got a fence.
Damn it, dude. Yeah, for sure. So at least that's up. I gotta finish some stuff up with that, but I'm looking for a good grill because I gotta get my redemption on the steak action.
So, gotta get a pellet grill, man.
Yeah, I'm looking for because I want there's smoker combos, right?
Yeah, I think when I
we
go again,
landed right into food. Yeah.
Yeah, right. I go after another one. I'd rather have. What I would advise is one that'll let you actually set whatever temp you want. The one I have has just a specific, 200, 225, 250. Well, what if I want 205 or what if I want 190? You don't really have that option. And so I would rather have one that would let me kind of dial it in, because there's times that I'd rather go a little bit lower.
Right.
But so far 200's been pretty consistent.
Heck yeah. That's the I was thinking about it. It's like I got like a housewarming gift.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what if I just take this money from this grill and combine it with my grill money and get super grill power?
Sure.
Yeah. So,
but I will say though, depending on the one you get, I got an external Bluetooth Wi-Fi device that has the probes in it. And dude, that I will never ever go without that ever again, man.
How much those cost you?
The one I got was a 4-probe setup with Wi-Fi, so that like wherever I'm at, versus Bluetooth, you got to stay kind of close.
Right.
It was $90.
It's not bad.
I mean, for having 4 different probes that you can look at, it'll pop up an alert on your phone. You can set a temperature alarm and it'll trigger. So, I can be anywhere in the house with Wi-Fi and still get that. So, honest, I mean,
yeah, I heard about those things, and
it's because when you're using the smoker, you nearly just want to be able to not open the lid over and over, because you're losing heat and stuff. So the more you can keep it shut, the better.
Right. Like, yeah, you need why don't you have like a YouTube series?
Right. Yeah.
Well, you should. I mean, I'm going to have to need this soon enough. And,
well,
you don't have to make a YouTube. You can just make videos and send them to me.
I can tell you what I'd have to charge.
I know. That's why I want it for free.
But that would be kind of my recommendation. Like I said, I am a little disappointed in having the one with just the hard temps to switch to. I've worked around it and figured it out, but it would be nice.
Yeah, I saw a good nice Traeger in Home Depot. I was like, holy crap, the thing is good but expensive.
And, shop around, because man, there's a lot of others popping up that have really good qualities to them.
Thanks, D-Wag.
What is D-Wag talking about?
He has PTSD flashbacks of when you viciously, maliciously, meaningly, savagely, ruthlessly bullied him. And then, luckily, such an amazing person, he can forgive you for the attack, and your tutorials are great. So he's going to be back, but he's tweeting this out.
Hell yeah. Thanks, D-Wag. Well, I'm sorry for maliciously, what all the things you said. I think is that because I disavowed The Rock? Or is
I would imagine so, but, you reap what you sow, Joe. And, reaping what I'm sowing, I saw that Bud had to dip out, and Debbie Olsen said hi, and so did Collision Bomb. So I want to say hi to people as they jumped in. My bad, guys. That opening was a little bit of a doozy because of my pizza, but yeah.
You got pizza?
Yeah. Right. He's not sharing either.
Well, I mean, I don't know if I want his kind of pizza anyway. He's got ranch probably and stuff.
No ranch.
Thousand Island.
Hey, wait. I still have some left from that crack Mac. So
no way, man. I'm sorry.
Look, if I'm drunk enough, I'll put anything on.
Just gotta, and I'm sorry, but I've just never been a pineapple fan on pizza, man. I just cannot bring myself to it.
Yeah, well, join the masses.
No.
it's not controversial. Most people, I would say, don't like pineapple on their pizzas. I'm going to find a study, a poll. that
I'm
agrees
sure
with
you can find
Yeah.
one.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
sure they're
Absolutely. Yeah. You do that.
there. I'm sure they're there.
Hmm.
Telling you, forget it, man. Meat lovers all the way. Meat lovers are supreme. That's it.
Hmm. I dig it. I like there's something us Italians do in New York style, which is the white pie, which I'm a fan of.
I'm not. My wife loves those, and I gotta have something on there.
What, the Blanca pizzas?
It's
Yes,
like
sir.
they use the
Alfredo sauce?
no, it's the
You're just it's oil and the
It's the
ricotta and
ricotta.
cheese.
It's
Yes.
like ricotta and mozzarella and stuff. So there's no sauce. It's just a white cheese
Indeed.
kind of.
It's like the best garlic bread you probably could have if you want to think about it that way. But it's way better than that. That's putting it
This is
back.
great. I wanted to eat that pizza before the show. They were late, and all we're talking about right now is pizza.
Is pizza. And I think we need to stretch this episode out a little bit too.
And nope, not happening.
Yeah.
I gotta go get
about 8:30.
You gotta do what, Joe?
a beer. I'll be right back.
Oh,
About 8:30, 9 o'clock.
Oh, and when I get back, I got to show you this. This here. This is Star Circuit. The newest proof didn't turn out that great, so I got.
no way again.
Yeah, it's weird. It's a thing. So
Okay.
well.
Oh
it's-
yeah, you were telling me. It's not that bad of a thing, but it's a thing
No.
still.
I'll show off a couple pages that prove my point. But yeah, I'll be back.
Oh, all right. Well, hurry up.
It's not that big of a thing.
Wash your
It's
hands.
It's just the levels of black or the levels of ink on his image and stuff were a little off again. So, and that's what I've been worried about. So, kind of using
when
Joe
do
as my
we
guinea
get to see
pig.
page 2?
Soon. Page 2 will be another doozy because it's the extension of the city scene.
It'll be another 300,000 layers.
Not that many layers, guys. Give it a break. It's fun, Joe, but
Well,
you
I
get,
mean,
you get the
there's really
complexity.
no clavicles to look at, so we've got to be able to move on to something else.
Yeah, I covered them all. Look, I covered them all.
I join back, and all I hear is clavicles. What's going on?
Yeah.
Drinking
covered- Go
drinking
ahead.
Blue Point. This thing is it's an Imperial Sunshine. That's what they're calling it, but it's
Sake?
no, it's beer. It's a tangy, punchy, refreshing. Yeah, it's not my thing, but it's 9.6, so I can't complain.
Should you grab your lipstick before you opened it?
It's actually nowhere near tasty. I would say most girls would not enjoy this.
Where's your Mike's hard lemonade, Joe?
Yeah, dude.
Or your
Hey,
white
hold
white
on, though.
claw.
Hold on. Now, let's be nice.
I was just saying. I mean, you probably could get diabetes quicker with.
All right.
Those White Claws are dangerous, man.
Mm. Oh, because you can't taste it. You're saying.
They're super, super dangerous.
Oh man. Well, look.
Got a buddy that he'll drink a 12-pack without even thinking about it, man. And I mean, they're pretty hardcore too, though. I mean, like, you're gonna feel it.
Yeah, I've I think when we first went to quarantine, like for some reason, me and Sherry that was the time when they were kind of getting popular, and we're like, oh, let's lay off the beers for a while. We were just drinking like cases of that stuff in the house.
Well, I mean,
Really?
it's got as much alcohol as like Ice House back in the day, or Natty Ice or something. You know, I mean, like you drink a 12-pack, you're gonna know it.
Yes, sir. It was just
The next day, you're not gonna remember.
Yeah.
good old Natty.
Oh, do you guys remember the Four Locos?
Four Locos.
No.
Probably not.
It's like a Steel Reserve style stuff.
No, it was an energy drink that had alcohol in it. My buddies drank that at the tattoo shop, and ended up puking in my booth one time.
Nice.
Oh, I made him mop it up, but he was he wanted to anyway. He felt really bad after that. He was a cool guy, sweet guy. But Joe knows him.
Do I?
You know, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that malt liquor's a hell of a drug.
Yeah, dude. You don't mess around.
I didn't put my feet on Charlie Murphy's couch.
Yeah, I rubbed my boots.
Yeah, I remember.
It's only been a couple times when I partied in Louisville, Kentucky.
Oh man. So it's Trader Joe now instead of Trader Joe's.
Yeah, dude. He's been calling me Trader Joe for quite some time now.
That's funny.
But it's all good. War is back on. Oh, dude, Doug TenNapel and EVS are fighting again. That is nuts.
Really?
Yeah, that would be.
No. Cheap tequila and Jaeger. Boy, you talk about being a fighter. Man.
Dude, I'm pretty sure I'll throw up if I even try some Jaeger again. There's too many wasted nights from.
Buddy of mine, we were in San Diego before I got out, and we were bar hopping on skateboards, drinking Jaeger bombs. And man, just by the time we were done, we were so smashed, but yet we couldn't go to sleep, you know?
Yeah.
And the poor guy took off rolling across the street. Hot girl walked across, and he turned around and looked and hit a rock, and that board stopped like just instantly, man. And he kept flying while he was looking at her and just ate the concrete, man.
Dude. Yeah, it's dangerous, dude. You know it's dangerous because D-Wag's loving it.
Right.
Yeah, but yeah,
I don't think we went to bed till probably like 10 in the morning that next day, man. And I mean, we were just zombies.
Exactly. I feel like the energy drink part of that is
it really messes with you because you're revved, but yet that Jaeger's just knocking you down.
Yeah, for sure.
And makes you feel intense.
NTM's like, what's a Jaeger bomb?
Yeah.
So
that's funny.
Jaeger in German is Hunter, and Meister means master, and so Jaeger bomb, you put a little extra in.
A little extra. Hopefully you never find out. Bad habit to start. You know, but
what, drinking Jägermeister or just drinking in general?
Just drinking in general,
right.
but drinking
And
Jägermeister.
he doesn't know what White Claw is. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, let me show off an example from my book here real quick.
Yeah.
Show you what I mean. Because I got both the samples.
Yeah. Come on, Joe. Put them on the glass.
All right. Let's put you here. See if this will work.
Alcohol's bad and pay.
Okay. Some of these pages are really good, actually, but some of them are just not. Let's say you might be able to tell the difference between this one and this one.
You need a black background and a cigar.
Who, me?
What's up with you and the tank tops, dude? It's not white anymore.
Dude, I have several different colors.
You have hairy shoulders.
Dude, I have one or two hairs, dude.
And we can see them.
All right, so tell us what's up.
Right,
the lighting's not great.
Nope. Let's try just off screen.
There you go. Yeah, off screen. All right, that's a little better. Little better.
It's not gonna work.
Anyway. So what's up?
So yeah, the first set of proofs were too dark, and then so I brightened them up. I did a lot of different things to edit the ink coverage on the page. It was too much ink. And then up the saturation. So the next print, my proof I got today was like pretty much too light, a little too saturated. So when you combine saturation and too
right,
light, it ends up being like washed out. So I'm having to pull back a little bit. So more dark, but not as dark as what I had before. I'm not even going to get a proof for the next one. I know it's right in this in-between area. So we're just going to go for it.
I added I added pull-out pigeon to my recent job.
What do you mean?
You know how we use birds in compositions?
Yes.
Joe? So, been a CG joke, pull-out pigeon. He just sort of shows up.
Oh, you're just putting him in your project. Okay. I thought you got a real pull-out pigeon job. Like,
No. I threw some. I've been using the bird technique for a while. Like I remember even doing right after MegaCon, I was trying my hand at it and doing like a Chrono Trigger, comic just to see if I can get anywhere with comic books. And the whole like first 2 pages was nothing but the birds that you see in the beginning of the game, but you're following one sweeping in through, Chrono's village and stuff. But you were like, dude, it's too much bird play. Get to the story, and it's like now we see birds everywhere, but they're not carrying the story along. But and pull out pigeon, they will.
So what made you? By the way, tangentially, because that's cool that you're adding pigeons because I like pigeons as well.
Yeah.
But I do have pigeons in my poster as well. What makes you go full color on one page and then start? Why not do the line art for all of it?
Because I wanted my first page done.
Oh, you want to see like the finish?
Yeah, it acted for me as a style guide, and that's why I was sending it out to everybody and kind of doing it on the stream. I don't intend to do the whole book on stream, so I wanted to get a style guide base, because if I can get this area complexity and all that okayed and cleared, then I feel confident moving forward with the rest of the book, because this covers so much just in this one composition for me.
Right.
Like line weights, how detailed can I get, how much color differentials, and then like the decoration of the place. This much detail was not in the original sketch like this. These are just swash marks and scribbles.
Right. Oh, for sure.
Then all this kind of happens on top of it. So that's also going to be happening in the Denethite chamber,
Indeed.
So.
No, it's cool. It's to me, to get to like, this is how we're obviously different people, but
yeah,
for me, it gives me anxiety because whenever I don't know, like it's next to each other, I get anxiety when trying to like match things to the next thing. You know what I mean?
Well, see, that's why I have 500,000 layers.
That's
because I can just grab that layer right here, and if I need a swatch of color without it being, grabbed by anything, just pull it out there, come in here, grab that brush color, and then I'm on my way to Color Town, buddy. Oh, hold on, that's it.
Right. It's really just because it's right next to each other, and
right.
Just the contrast between those messes with me.
So that's how I'm doing it. It's all asset based. You remember what Billy was talking about on Cup of Joe last week? He was talking about knowing a guy who works his comics out as assets. And I was like, I do that because I've been doing video game assets. So, like Tapestro right here, other than the fact that his line work is all on the same layer, which is weird for me to work with, because otherwise, I could just pick them up and move them anywhere on the composition. But I could totally turn his colors off. So all of his colors, everything is its own independent layer that I could put independent effects. Like the stuff on the like that. That's just layer effects.
Right.
So all that enhances because it puts a base light on my objects, and then on top of that, I'm putting the hand done, light and shadow, and
Right.
that just kind of accents these nice computer perfect gradients. So,
For sure. I'm not against it. I do it on occasional things.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gets it printed and goes, too dark.
That's right. Yeah,
I really liked your style for Starter Circuit. It's just genius because you're cutting out the whole like inker side of it, but your pencils are your inks. You treated your pencils with so much care that it gave it that nice hand drawn like good style to it that a lot of people appreciated. And you're kind of getting me a little, nostalgic over the traditional stuff.
You should,
because although I like doing this digital stuff because of the convenience, I can go faster traditionally. But I have to be more accurate. That's the difference. I've gotten a little lazy with.
Yeah, it's tough, man. It's a double-edged sword to do the pencil work and skip the inking. Like it seems like you're going to save time, but
you spend the time perfecting because you can.
Well, but it also makes the coloring harder. So there's a lot of it's not pure blacks, and you're not getting with your stuff.
Right.
You can hide behind your inks in your page. You know what I mean? There's a lot of hiding area that you can.
Oh, hide behind.
Do you know what? But you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
yes.
It's pure black, so you don't have to be so perfect with your fills and that sort of thing.
Right.
So the minute I realized that, I was like, actually, the guy that I have flatting, which is just pretty much I could get Dwight to do this for me, which is do a little coloring book action, fill in the color by numbers, essentially.
What's that supposed to mean?
I mean, you're skilled with your hands. I'm sure you're skilled with your hands. So the point is, I'm paying extra specifically for flats because I use pencils.
Perfection. There's a perfection approach to it as far as the shapes. Like, here's the other thing. You want me to show the cardinal sin? Is Noah still with us? Yeah, he's still with us. I think I showed this.
Oh, the cardinal sin.
Cardinal sin. Let's see. Will this do it? I think this will.
Why don't you show us that special recipe?
If I knew it, I wouldn't be wasting my time here. I'd be doing something with some chicken and making money off that. This is what I want to show, Joe. All these in between spots are, of course, where the line or the ink work covers. Now, from what I gather, this drives you nuts because a colorist wants a lot of it all tight and together, right?
Well, yes and no. This is exactly what I'm talking about, though. I'm saying, like, on pencils, all those lines would have to meet. That white area would have to meet.
Yeah. That's why I'm showing this, because you were just talking about it. So
yeah, I don't prefer it either way. It's a downside of the pencils, is what I would say.
What does knee mean? Is Monty Python and the Holy Grail okay to suggest? I watched it in high school. Yeah, go for it. No, it's in the chat. Noah's sitting there going, what is knee? And,
No, for about the past 10 minutes, man, I've been throwing some knees.
Knees of it?
And it's like...
It is probably, what is knee? Is it knee?
We are the Knights of Knee.
Yes.
And we require a shrubbery.
It's like, we
yeah.
are no longer the Knights who say knee. And you hear the one in the background, knee.
We require a herring.
Yeah.
So yeah, I thought "ni" means no in Japanese, but maybe I'm wrong.
Probably does.
Three, isn't it? Ni is 3, I think. Ichi ni is 1, 2, 3.
No, well,
right.
Each ni is 2. Yeah, each ni is 2.
Where's Leroy? He would know by now.
Ni is 2. Each Nissan. San is 3.
Actually, Joe should know a lot of this. He was just
Well, I
telling
just-
me he was getting past some of his Japanese classes.
I just told you.
Bring us the shrubbery. Why not, something nice, but not too fancy.
This guy's a genius, man.
It was great, man.
Are they ever bringing that back?
Who?
I
Like,
mean,
let him die?
I think, yeah, I'm just saying, like, I think I saw an article the other day talking about it.
that'll be
Nefarious, what's up, buddy? Yeah.
Neff's in the house.
that'll be a sad day, man. Because Cleese is still around, isn't he?
What's up? Say what?
Cleese, John Cleese.
Yeah. What'd you say about it?
What did you say about them, Dwayne?
No, so Cleese is still alive, but man, I can't imagine. Man, they're not going to hang around too much longer.
I always thought
how
the
do
British.
I mean, come on, that's one of those that like how do you remake that? You leave that alone.
I wouldn't say a remake, but like, go further. Life with Brian was funny too.
No kidding.
They just like that dry British
No,
brand of
right.
comedy, like where I think the last thing I saw, and Joe remembers me showing him and his cousin Tom this, but it was remember old Greg?
Of course.
I'm old Greg.
Right.
Kirby Jefferson.
I think it genuinely creeped Tom out. He didn't know how to react after we watched that.
Well, I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
it freaks everybody out a little bit the first time.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that we were watching the biggest dickus scene where he's like, throw him to the floor.
My weird uncle used to tickle my knee and asked if I was girl crazy.
Huh.
That you can go to jail for that.
Hold on. Saw that animation. Now I'm doing this in the wrong order, but I had fun with that one. Sorry, I saw a joke in our. That was funny. Damn. Yeah. Right. It's all right. We're cool with that. I've heard that before, like the whole tickle thing, but but
Yeah, I don't know.
yeah.
Where did you hear that from?
Huh?
Where did you hear that one from?
Tom Segura.
Right? Yeah. I don't think that's what that meant.
It was either Tom Segura, Joe Rogan, or Theo Vaughn that told a story similar that had something like that. I forget which one it was. But
Well, hail good people showing up for the chat. What's up?
yeah, thanks everybody. Like, subscribe, do all that stuff. Joe has a show on Sundays. I'm supposed to be on K Manifestos this coming Wednesday. So right after Art Bros at 10, I'm going to be on their co-host show.
Oh, nice, dude.
Yeah. So
Less talking, more drawing.
Just like he's your manager, dude.
Joe, you have no idea.
Oh, he's lying.
I mean, sometimes you gotta stay on task, dude. Ever since the internet and like just in general working from home, I'm so much more like not focused. It's crazy. I gotta like really like turn shit. Like I literally have to turn web browsers off to get work done. Like
Sure.
there's no way around it.
Well, stop browsing, find something to camp on audibly, and then like Audible, our sponsors. No, they're not. But yeah, it's
I try.
Actually, they need to be because I've been spending some money on that thing for sure.
Wait, you don't subscribe? You just buy, or you just?
Yeah, both. Just because they only give you one free a month, so
yeah.
NTM says I'll be focused if I used crack. Yes, I would be focused on crack.
But every time you keep saying that,
That's true too.
I think you're saying anti-M, like off of the.
That's what I said. That's what I said. I said that exact thing.
Well,
Yeah. ATM.
ATM. I just need to call him Noah instead.
No, you could use NTM. There's an amount of that that'll work.
I'm not really a fan of the Beatles, Noah. Sorry. However, I put on a lot of things. I listen to different podcasts, but a lot of music mostly.
Whatever.
Joe works as an Elvis impersonator in his sleep. That's what the karate's about. Oh.
Put on the hood. Put on the hood.
Those Elvis
Start
karate
figuring it
movies.
out.
No, I've been saying you go to a McDojo and hoping none of your guys watch the show that you do this with, because then I don't want them to seek me out and
Well, they might. A couple of them do watch.
Oh, cool. All right. Well, I don't mean it. It's just funny. I want to bust on Joe a bit, but I'm sure any of you Steven Seagal, dudes just try to pretzel me up. That's all right. I'm 6'4".
Noah wants to kick me for not liking something.
What'd you?
I don't
wait a minute. What did he kick? What's going on?
I don't like the Beatles. I think that's why he's wanted me to be kicked.
Oh yeah, that's true. That sounds like him.
Yeah, sounds right. Sounds about right. Snitches get stitches is what they say.
That's it.
But
if we get monetized anytime soon, I need to get one of those fart machines and send all of us those fart machines, but different remotes for them.
So you can.
Okay.
You
Where
can
are you going with this?
Well, we could prank each other by making each other fart on stream.
And how are we going to know which one it's all the same volume? I mean, how are we going to know which one's
Well,
fine?
actually, I guess that's true because we all use cameras. If you don't use cameras and your little icon's there, it actually does a sound vibration that pops out.
Okay, why doesn't it do it with video so that you
I don't
when
know.
I'm talking right now?
Well, because your lips are moving.
But what if they're not moving?
Well, then you're Jeff Dunham. And if Jeff Dunham ever becomes, Speaker of the House, then we have to worry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's already got a Joe Biden doll.
Does he?
Oh yeah.
Walter. That's what you mean.
Oh,
Okay.
dude, that is Joe Biden. Yeah.
I never made that connection. That's
Oh yeah. Yeah. Just look at it. He's got that face.
I need to pull that up.
veto.
Dude, I don't know why Noah wants me to do crack so much. Just to like the Beatles, I gotta do crack.
I don't get it.
Maybe that would make them sound better.
Dude, the Beatles are just I don't know. They're good. I just don't think they're I'd rather listen to Elvis.
Noah, we don't want your crack, Noah. We don't want your crack. You're talking about the real crack. We're talking about the artistic metaphor. I had to explain to Joe, the disavower,
He did.
And it wasn't my joke. That was a joke that was permeated through the group. So I thought it was good. So I'm playing with it.
If it's cute crack, I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
Plumber crack.
Dude, I care for my friends, unlike a lot of people.
Right.
Well, I made sure that they knew where I stood on you guys going, fall into the gutter.
It's not falling to the gutter, Joe.
Right. Well,
right.
You're cold as ice, Joe Rogan. Come on.
You're cold as ice, Joe Rogan.
Man. No, I'm glad Noah's here, dude. I'm glad Noah's development as the ultimate troll has given me so much confidence in myself. It's like if Noah can become Mo, I can become whatever, Frank Miller. That's how I can become the best in that case. You know what I mean?
Oh, wasn't he just banned from a convention?
Yes. There was a big dude. The craziest Orwellian stuff I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah,
this This convention called Thought Bubble. This place is called Thought Bubble. There's festival, and they banned somebody. They banned Frank Miller for coming for having previous work that was unsavory to some woke folks.
Yeah, you know, I mean, art's art, art's expression, and you know, it was the woke culture that used to used to promote like expression and all that. In fact, that's what their whole movement's about. And until recently.
It's just weird how a place called Thought Bubble is policing people's like censorship. They're like,
yeah, but Bernie Madoff made out with everybody's money. You know, there's a bunch of examples of that. It's like when the universe makes a joke on us. You know, it's there. Little name games and stuff. It's to be expected from their way of doing things. Like, it's just how old. I mean, it's not. I don't know. How old are we going to be?
Offensive, man. Just draw.
I am. I'm not being offended.
Dude,
well, I'm offended.
You're being an older brother over here, bro.
Right.
So Oscar says they banned someone. They banned someone fans want. This is why manga is winning. Yes, correct.
Right.
The weebs.
It's not a mystery on why manga works and why it sells. You know, they're totally removed, or not totally removed, but you know, these are guys who developed their craft over the past like 20, 30 years. You're not going to change their mind because of social experiments, you know, and then that, you know, people don't respond well to programming, you know, not if it's blatant, not if it's blatant.
Falling into it right now for sure.
Some of them want it. You know, freedom is responsibility because now you have to choose to make the right decisions. It's a lot harder than having someone do it for you.
Yeah, dude, it's really weird. I can't imagine being like a comic book legend in America, and then
I'd be on a plane to Canada and Mexico right then. I'd be I'm done.
He's always had problems. There's a lot of different issues that he's had.
Could be famous in North Korea.
Yeah, he could do that. Yeah.
I gotta check out what I mean. I know what it was that they claimed was the reason, but how bad really was it? When you say unsavory, how bad was it?
Well, I don't know the particular book they were talking about, but I know he's gone through a lot of different subjects. Maybe Osgreat Sage knows exactly what book it was. When I first saw the post, I looked it up and I remembered seeing it, but I can't remember it offhand right now because this beer is 9%. So,
I mean, again, art's expression. I mean, we don't want to sit there and like put, you know, killer manifestos up and praise those as comic books. But then again, it's, you know, you never know what can turn into something like that too. You know, a lot of these things are created for emotional expression. A lot of it's therapy for some people, and it's got to come out sometime, because if it doesn't, it's going to come out in other ways.
Well, the point is, things that you make and you create, these are like pretty much abstractions from your brain. And,
right.
But you like changing it up and like saying, oh, this one's not valid, this one's valid. You just become thought police. That's why it's funny that it's Thought Bubble trying to like say, you know, who gets the
so what about that Far Cry? What was it? The latest Far Cry that basically was put in like a post-apocalyptic America, and they had a bunch of hillbillies, and like it was just pretty gnarly. A little bit of the way it was expressing some stuff. I don't know. I never got in it. I never bought it or played it. I just heard it was kind of rubbing some people the wrong. I thought it looked interesting. But then there was, what was it? Wolfenstein 2 or 3, or the most recent Wolfenstein.
Oh gosh.
That's actually got like KKK members walking down the street talking to each other. And it's like, what? Hold on here. Like, I don't get this. Like, they're normal townspeople. Of course, they're the bad guys, but the bad guys won. So what does that look like? You know?
Right.
So why can you express that and not other things? I mean, because you're spoofing the one thing. You're not like if you're not glorifying it, if you're trying to just kind of go with it. But then again, I'm walking on a tight rope on that one because someone can give me a quick example, real quick, of why that can get dicey. I think I was just talking about this before, like certain content. It makes me uncomfortable to kind of be around, do around, think around. And when you're doing artwork and stuff, like you kind of have to pay attention to what you say a lot more. So like I said, oh yeah, I'll draw anything. I'm an artist. And then it's like, no, I won't. No, I won't. I won't draw.
It's up to you, person, but for anyone to dictate, if you're not part of the club and if you don't
right.
align with someone's views, the point is you should have the right to not like something, even hate something if you want. You know what I mean? Like, it's your call. If you don't want to be a part of something, don't be a part of something. But you shouldn't get like canceled over it. The best point is what happened to Gina Carano. Like she pretty much was saying bad things about Nazis and like, oh, let's not go that route. And they still canceled her. Like she said the word and they canceled her. It's hilarious. And shitty at the same time. It sucks.
Yeah, it's retarded.
Yeah. Great example.
I kept telling Jeremy I wanted to do the Nazi zombie attack, and Beckoned as a little deal on the side.
He's joking. He's never said that, but I'm glad he also said there. I said, no, if you did, I probably would have sarcastically said, yeah, that's a great idea.
Noah thinks I hate crack. What there's a small distinction here.
Noah's crack is having his comments up on the screen.
I guess for him. The difference is the reason why I disavow is I have to publicly disavow it.
Whatever. Look at that tank top, man. You like crack. Don't even.
Exactly. That's my point. My point is I'm not going to publicly announce it, dude. I'm not.
You look like you cook that stuff, dude. You look like you're the Breaking Bad of crack, Joe.
Dude, you need my clean background. That's what gives you the.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's too clean over here.
And the gas max that you got under the chair.
Yeah, dude. That's how it goes. I'm actually in a trailer. This is my trailer.
Where's that big beaker, man?
That's the meth thing is probably.
Anyway, fellas, we got a couple minutes till we're out of here.
No, man, we're going till 8:30.
Well, you guys can. I'll just shut it off. You just can't. You can't add any videos or anything.
Hey, the fans want what the fans want, man.
I was on a long time last time.
Yeah, but that was then. This is now, and so this is now. And what happened before now is then.
And now it's Spaceballs.
Oh, you put on Spaceballs?
Huh?
I was going to ask a question. When are you going to put on a perspective grid?
What? That's what my layouts were for.
I know.
You're worried about this because of the shots here and the angles here, making sure that everything's kind of lined up, unless someone said that in the comments. But
I'm just busting, but that's what I would always say.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, when you're making square buildings and and towers and skyscrapers with flat platforms and everything, like that perspective grid works great.
I think it works great for everything, Jeremy.
It does work great for everything.
Lean into the hard and dynamically. No,
it's the idea. I'm sorry, I'm just drawing a bunch of organic shapes.
Indeed.
So.
I have to bust.
My perspective lines come in on the page after, or not right after this, but
so something
it has a deep dive look.
So Joe, I mean, do you feel switching gears for a second? So like on the print, do you feel it would be beneficial? Almost, would he be able to send something off early, like almost like this as a test to see what that prints out like, so that if he has to switch up his style before he gets to page 28, should he know now?
It's not necessarily about style, but yeah, you can do that. you probably should do that.
You know, and I mean that in all honesty. I mean, like, do you feel that would be beneficial?
Yeah, because look at all this detail.
Well,
Look at all the detail.
For one, it's a good idea to see how much detail you do lose on the page.
Because I will lose some.
You'll lose most of that, probably.
Yeah.
I would say. Digitally, it's going to be incredible for digital backers. But as far as color, too, you want to see what colors are actually printing great for you, what colors aren't. But style-wise, I don't think it's going to be an issue. I think your style is at least got more hard blacks than mine do. It does, and it's gonna be fine. But yeah, it's a good idea. Send them out like a print and see
just to kind of see how the colors come back, or what what he likes, what he doesn't, and if he's got to change it up a little bit, then at least he doesn't have to do it to 28 pages or whatever. He can at least know that a little up front.
For sure, yeah. The sooner the better. Something most people don't think about till it's too late, like myself. But myself, I send them like one shots all the time, but like it's still hard to like even seeing it as a picture. You have to get the physical proof in, so it takes time to send them it, and then to ship you back the print, and it's just weeks that go by. And if you're waiting till the last minute, like no. It's not really last minute. I just forget.
Sure.
So
sure.
Yeah,
but I guess that's why that kind of popped in my mind, because if you kind of know a little bit sooner, then you can plan a little bit, or make a few of those shifts beforehand, and then hopefully when you are done, you're ready to roll.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that's a good point. So keep that in mind. That's why he's your manager, dude.
Who's my manager?
Your bro.
Don't tell him that.
Well,
Guys, thank you all so much for showing up this episode. Sorry I'm cutting it short, but I got to eat and then get back to my paid work. It's actually due tomorrow night, so I want to make sure I get it finished. And then, we'll probably be back on page 2 for next episode. And I just want you guys to see the double page spread. This is what I was going to kind of use for advertising stuff. I had a couple discussions with a friend of mine, Kenton, you guys know him, about the lines of the book. I may be...
Ain't no lines in crack.
I'll talk to Joe a bit about something with this, but yeah, I just wanted to get this double page going, but I'll talk to Joe about I'll let you guys know if anything's going to change. But yeah. That's what we'll probably do. Joe has a show on Saturday or on Sunday mornings. Cup of Joe, go check him out. We got Art Bros on Wednesday. I'll be on K Manifestos at 10 after Joe or after Art Bros.
Now you need to do a show on Saturday called Sleeveless.
Sleeveless or sleeveless? I was like, one to sleep.
One of these days, man.
Sleeveless in the sauce.
Yeah.
Dude. I gotta, dude. That's what it is. Me called Sleeveless. I just cook sauce and talk about stuff.
Yeah. That's
You're standing there cooking in a tank top.
Dude, that's the best.
Oh no, yeah. Stand there and cook bacon in a tank top.
Stop sweating in the sauce. Guys, thank you all for showing up. Noah, D-Wag, what's up? Debbie Olson, thank you. Bud, thank you. And Kalisha Bomb, thank you. If I miss anyone else, thank you guys so much for showing up. You know how it is. Happy Jam. Yeah. Thank you guys. Oz Sage, Great Sage, yes, sir. Anyone else? Auntie M, that needs to be his new,
Auntie M.
That's what I keep hearing.
Auntie M.
There's no place like crack, right?
That's funny. All right, guys.
To get the 3 times.
All right, we'll do some fan art of that.
That's funny.
Bad, kids.
All right, guys, you all have a good night. Joe, thanks for jumping on. Dwight, we'll talk to you later, man.
Yep. Peace, guys.
All right. Be safe, guys. Have a good weekend. Later.
You must dodge the darkness. If you you are going to gain memories lost to you. Must stay strong.
A lone child does not bode well for the circumstances.
No one can pass. And inquisitive. It will be difficult. Try to remember. You are never alone.